Morning.
Hey! And good morning, my lovies.
Lovies. Was that the opening credits?
Yeah.
Good morning, my lovies. Good morning, my loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to another vlog. Happy Saturday, gang. We are here with beautiful Mr. Charlie Brown. How are we all? I hope you're all doing really, really well. It is well, we was getting up at hello.
Hedgehog, Big Road.
We was getting up at 5:30 this morning, but we only ended up getting up at 6:30. Wasn't that right?
Yeah, why do you go on to me like it's my problem, huh? Because you can set an alarm too, you know.
Yeah, but the alarm doesn't wake me up. Listen, I could sleep through, what could I sleep through?
Tornado.
A tornado or an earthquake. Well, I'm not in charge of the alarm, because when I am in charge of the alarm, nobody gets up. So, because of that, Stefan sets the alarm and gets us up. So anyway, we're up, we're out, it's a beautiful day. It's currently 8 AM and we've got our little coffees, we've had a banana. We're just ready to start the day, aren't we, gang?
Yeah.
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Just all over them. We're being treated with this weather, aren't we?
We are.
Recently, I felt like I've been on my holidays the past couple of days.
You don't need to go abroad when it's like this, do you?
I know. Good afternoon / good evening, my darlings. Now we are a few hours on from when we last spoke. After our little walk this morning, do you want to tell the Huns what we've done for the rest of the day?
Sack all.
Sack all.
No, we've been in garden.
Yeah, we've been sunbathing. I've got a couple of tan lines, which is not like me. But I could have filmed it. We did a little bit of a workout. We was going to the gym, but we didn't go, did we? A couple of sit-ups and some press-ups and
burpees.
I did 10 burpees. That were it. That were enough. And we had a little dip in the ice bucket, the ice bath.
Nice.
But other than that, yeah, we've just chilled. And sometimes you just got to allow that. But we are now on our way to Altrincham Markets, 2 minutes away to be precise. It was my birthday the other week, and we was going to go that weekend, weren't we?
Yeah.
To Altrincham Markets, and then for one reason or another we ended up not coming. So I said to Stefan the other day, let's go to Altrincham Markets, because if you've never been, you need to come. It's absolutely unreal. The food is beautiful. So obviously we are just entering Altrincham now, and it's very nice, very pretty place.
That's where we parked last time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Then there's another pizza to go.
Alt chins after alt carbs. Well, my darlings, I can confirm the button and the zip are fully down on the denim skirt, as my belly has doubled in size through all the carbohydrates. So we had, in case you didn't really clock on, chicken quesadilla, and we also had a chicken shawarma flatbread. Now I wish I was one of those girls that was like, oh, I'll just have a little bit of this pizza, I'll just have one wee slice, baby, you can finish it off, seeing as you're a big man, double my size. I ate just as much as he did. And then we did have a little look at the desserts, but we did decide we was gonna get a tub of Ben & Jerry's and take it home. Are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
I'm not having any Ben & Jerry's. Oh shit.
Whoa!
Fucking hell, it's you bloody vlogging.
Vlogging,
talking to me about bastard Ben & Jerry's actually.
Concentrate on where you're going, will you?
See what freaking motorway I'm supposed to be on.
Gee whiz,
Rest in peace.
I think I should drive in future. Highly, highly recommend. Very, very nice. The last time we went, we got a steak and that was unbelievable. That was really good. And I think they do sort of like breakfast and brunches and stuff. Like they're open from like 9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. So highly recommend if you're anywhere in the area. What we don't recommend, what do you not recommend from that menu there, my love?
The lagers were terrible. It was shocking.
He was not a happy bunny because he did not like the lager. Other than that, the food was lovely, wasn't it?
You ordered it. What did you order that?
Oh, I ordered an elderflower spritz and it was really nice, but Steph didn't like it. We're now on our way to Tesco to get some Ben & Jerry's and some After Sun because this poor man has burnt to a cinder. And we're gonna go home, put some comfies on and watch a film. So we will update you with what film we are watching. He normally belts this one out. I wish I knew the words.
Well, I do, but it's killing me not to sing them.
Sing the chorus. I'm flying without wings. I'm flying without wings. Mellow Magic, that's where it's at. Oh, I don't like this one.
What is it?
Anyone else's boyfriend like this. Let's show the Huns. Play the video. Brilliant. Brilliant. The thing is, I always know he's gonna do it, but it still gets me every time. Do you know what? I'll take it. If I think I look like Kim Kardashian, then I'm gonna take that. Have got the goods. Got a Ben & Jerry's half baked, and we've also got a fish food. How come we've got two, babes?
Well, because you eat 3/4 of one and I end up getting off. You're getting two chins on there, aren't I?
I don't know what you're talking about. One of my favourite parts of my summer evening routine is watering my plants. It's something I quite enjoy. I take a lot of pride in watering my plants, getting my hose pipe out. However, just plugged my hose pipe in and got the gate caught on said hose pipe. And as I've pushed the gate, the hose pipe snapped off, completely soaking myself in water, freezing cold water. So I'm obviously not happy about that. I've broken my hose pipe and I'm really upset about that. I've had to water my garden using the watering can like the good old days. But anyway, my point to this is I just want to show you the garden from the bedroom. Grass needs a bit of a cut. We're doing it weekly at this point. But you say the garden's looking at the minute. We're happy now. Started a series called From. We'll update. Good morning, my loves. Quite a number, probably about a week actually. We're over a week on from when I last vlogged, and I only edited this vlog a couple of days ago and then realised it was like 4 minutes long. So that wasn't the most successful vlog ever. But I thought to end that vlog, I would show you my everyday makeup routine. Now, to come on camera with no makeup on is one of my biggest insecurities, so when I'm editing this, I'm probably just going to skip through it and just edit it as quick as possible and get it up before I change my mind. But I have been trying not to wear as much makeup recently and trying to go out the house without makeup on, which I know just sounds like the most shallow thing ever. I'm trying to like build my confidence on that side because I am well aware that I look completely different with no makeup on. I'll just talk you through what I've already done. So obviously I already done my skincare. Every other day I use the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, which I really, really love. I really recommend it and I recommend it to everybody. I feel like it has made such an improvement on my skin. I do feel like it's not actually my skin that makes me look so different when I've got no makeup on. Like, I don't mind my skin. I actually had a facial last week. I found the girl on Instagram. It was called Skin by Paige Alexander. I'll link her little page below. It was a girl called Holly that did my facial, and I just had the Hydra Glow facial. Oh my god, it was unreal. Absolutely loved it. So I am really trying to look after my skin more. I feel like I'm going off on tangents now. I'm like nervous talking, but yeah, I think the reason I look so different without makeup is because of my eyebrows and my eyelashes, because I am naturally blonde ginger and I just look so like not well. One thing that does really help when I'm like having a no makeup day is the Utan coconut tanning water. Again, I'll link it down below. Really like this. I feel like it's not too much, it's not over the top. It looks like you've just had a day in the sun, and because I'm naturally ginger, I'm very pale, I don't naturally tan, so I could sit in the sun all day, I go red and then I go back white, so like I don't get a cute tan. Like, this is all a facade, it's all fake. But yeah, this is what I use on my face. I use Saint Moritz on my body, which is something I've used for years. It's the only one that I do use. I won't use it on my face because it sits in my large pores, and that is not a vibe. Anyway, my skincare routine is very simple. There's not a lot going on, sisters, I'll be honest. So after the toner, I either use the Ordinary Company niacinamide or the hyaluronic acid. Alternate the two. Got a little light on me now, I'm not sure whether that's any better. I haven't really got a moisturiser that I'm sticking with at the minute, because I was using this, the Inculist Omega water cream, because I've got oily skin, so I don't want anything too heavy, and I was really liking that, but I've run out, so I'm just sort of using what I can. I did get this, not sure why I bought that, because it does say for dry skin. Everyone was using it, so I bought some, but then it's quite thick and heavy, so even though it does say light, everyone was raving about that, so I got it even though it was for dry skin, and my skin is anything but dry. But anywho, so that was not a very successful skincare routine for you there. I've just managed to get a little bit of this Omega water cream out. I do need to repurchase. For my eyebrows, obviously I've already done them as well. Use two products. Start off with the e.l.f. Brow Lift Gel. Now, when the whole laminated brow thing came about, I was not a fan. I was not a fan of that, I'll be honest. I was like, not quite sure what that's all about. And then for some reason I did kind of fall into the trap. They're not as extravagant as some, but it does make your eyebrows look a little bit thicker, and I need everything I can get because my eyebrows are just diabolical. And then I use this little spoolie that's on the end of this brow pencil that I think I got from Beauty Bay quite some time ago. I don't use the actual pencil end of it because I don't like an eyebrow pencil. What I do use is the Benefit Brow Pomade, and I get the shade 5, which is quite dark, I'm not gonna lie, but I do like a dark brow. I use that with this angled Zoeva brush, which I've had for the longest time, and the numbers rubbed off on it. But that's that. So my brows are already done, obviously. I'm trying not to use as much foundation at the moment, just with it being nicer outside and it gets hot and sweaty, and then because I've got oily skin it all melts off, and that is not cute. That's not what we want, huns. But if I do wear foundation, this is what I tend to go with. It's the EX1 Cosmetics. I've used this for donkey's years now and I love it. I get the shade 5. You can sometimes get it on ASOS, but it's not always in stock. Superdrug also do that as well. For concealer, I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. Because I'm not using foundation, I do tend to put on a little bit more concealer just on areas that I wouldn't necessarily do if I was wearing foundation. That was a lot of words. The whole makeup thing, I really dislike the fact that I'm not confident without makeup. What does it matter? Like, why am I so arsed? Like, is anyone even bothered? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I feel more confident with makeup on, but doesn't everyone? I watch like Dion Crow, and she will film a whole vlog and not have an inch of makeup on, and I just think I want a bit of that, you know? I've been so focused on whether I look good or not. Why not focus on being a really good person? Another product that I've recently purchased, which I do quite like, but not all over my face, e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I really love it, but not all over my face. I feel like it makes me look very, very oily. So I'll just put a little bit on. This is in the shade 4. And I'm just buffing that in using this random brush that I think I got from Primark some time ago. And it does leave your skin looking very glowy, but like I said, I just don't like it all over my face because it does make me feel very greasy. Not the vibe, is it, huns? So yeah, I'm just trying to focus on being the nicest, genuine person in the room, as opposed to always thinking about the way I look. And I'm not a shallow person. Currently got something in my eye, which we're just gonna have to rock and roll with, because the more I stick my finger in my eye, the worse it's getting. Sorry, I went off on a tangent then because I thought someone was breaking into my house, and also I had a hair in my eye. But we move. I think I was basically just saying, instead of focusing on what I look like all the time, because absolutely nobody is asked, like, who cares? Obviously there's good in like trying to make yourself feel good, but and like feeling confident with makeup on and stuff, but also I literally let it hold me back. Up until recently, I would not even step foot in Aldi without makeup on, even if it was just a little bit, in case, like, God forbid, someone saw me and was like, she's a catfish. So what? But is she a really nice person? I try to be, so like, oh shit, what does it matter? Why? Anyway, do you get where I'm coming from? So I literally let it hold me back, which is not cool. Next, I think I showed you this in my little Primark haul. Got this foundation and contour stick from Primark in the shade Chai. For a little while, I was just putting it straight onto my face and then buffing it in. But sometimes when I would do that, it would, or if I used my beauty blender, it would like stick in my pores, or it would take, if I had foundation on as well, it would take it off and it would end up not looking great. So what I'm using is this Refi brush. This is a bit of a random little thing what I'm doing now, but it works. This Refi brush, I use this side of it. Definitely needs a clean, not sure if it's ever been washed, but you know. So I just touch the end and then buff it in. So can anyone please tell me, you know this UK lash, what everyone's raving about, what all the influencers are getting paid a lot of money to rave about, is it worth the hype? I'm not even asked about my eyelashes, if I'm honest. It's more my eyebrows. Like, if I had more of an eyebrow, so as you've seen, I just go into like the contour of my cheek, a little bit on the cheekbone, up here, and the eyelid as well. Stunning. Yeah, UK lash, is it worth the hype? As anyone that isn't an influencer, or anyone that doesn't get paid for sponsoring it, does it work? For someone that has fair skin, fair eyelashes, fair eyebrows, like, is it going to make her grow that isn't there? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm only seeing influencers that have got dark eyebrows anyway promoting it. So do I want to go and spend £60 or however much it is on a product that doesn't work? Because I have been missold products on the regular. If it does work, take my money, take it all, because I will do anything I can to grow some eyebrows. Speaking of which, I don't do my brows before the rest of my makeup. I usually leave it right till the end, which I know a lot of makeup people, who are them, do the brows first, but this is what happens. They look shit now. Just BRB, huns, I need to just top them up. I am just blabbering on now. I feel like these are like my favourite type of videos to watch, and I'm just sat here chatting shit and you're watching it, so you're obviously loving it. This year is the year to not be shallow, to not care what anyone thinks, to not let the lack of makeup hold you back, and the thought of people judging you. Let's not let that hold us back. This was supposed to be a little quick makeup. It's cute. This was supposed to be a little quick makeup routine, but you know, we are dragging it on because I can talk for England. For these little lashes, I do not use eyelash curlers every single day, mainly because I'm lazy, not for any other reason. I'll treat you while I'm filming it. I'll treat you, huns. These are just Tweezerman. Now, my all-time favourite mascara is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara Ultra Black. Now, I've used this for years. Whenever I stray from it, I regret it instantly. And that is what's happened, huns. The other week, I'm running low on this, but I saw some girl who had naturally long lashes, not like me, using this. Oh, I'm all shook up. Using this Revolution Big Lash, and I got sucked in. Anyway, I do quite like it's alright, it's okay, like for my little lashes, but I do still use this, so I just use them both together. Right, so that's the first coat. It's not the worst, it's not the best mascara I've ever used. And then we'll go in with our favourite one, L'Oreal Telescopic. The only thing with this one is you've got to, I don't know whether dry skin people get this issue or is it if it's just us oily skin huns, but it does tend to transfer on the bottom and sometimes on the top of my eyelids, you know, like during the day. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Depends on how much time I have. Obviously I've got all the time in the world today because I'm just sat here chatting shit. But then I go in with this, oh, there's hair all over that. I go in with this little thing that I said I didn't use, but I do use it sometimes for freckles. Oh, little brow pencil, that's what I was trying to say. Now, because I'm ginger, not that I go on about it, and I have been sat in the sun because it has been absolutely glorious over these past few days. Though I do burn, I do end up with the odd freckle. We love that for us, huns. So I just tap that, just so it looks dead natural. Now, I think it looks natural, and then Steph and Will come home and go, have you drawn some freckles on? But I just think it adds to the effect of the no makeup. And then I also have this thing, which again I was sucked into buying. It's a freckle pen from Utan. I've had it for a while, so it, you know, it is lasting. And I just do a couple with that. Just so we've got, you know, like different coloured ones, different shaped freckles. So it looks more natural, apparently. Last of all, lips. At the minute I don't have a favourite lip combination. This was always my favourite, this LA Girl lip liner in Natural Creme. But then I started using the Refi lip liners, which were £18 per lip liner. And so after buying them every couple of weeks, because I was going through them like nobody's business, I put myself on a little bit of a, I'm on a bit of a spending ban. I've decided I stopped buying it because it was so expensive and you do not get a lot of product in it. I can't remember what my point was. I fell in love with the colour that I was using that much that no other lip liner compares to it. So now I'm just struggling through with my good old fashioned LA Girl. Nothing too dramatic. Just like that. If I was being a little bit bougie, I might just put this Gerard Cosmetics lipstick on, which I've had for a little while, in this shade Nude. And I think that's it. Apart from my hair needs a bit of dry shampoo. Oh, so just don't mind the hair. I did a thing this morning. And I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, but you know, we're just working with it. And like I said, we do need a bit of dry shampoo. Let me just clip that out because it's very, very, very distracting. My roots are an absolute joke right now, so don't even go there. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, this Utan Tanning Water, what I was talking about earlier on, you can use it before, like under your makeup, or you can use it as a setting spray. Now I don't have a setting spray because I don't find a need for it. I want to develop a little tan over the course of this day because I'm not going to catch it out there because I'm ginger, as I've mentioned. So I'm going to just put it over my makeup so that by the end of the day I look like I've caught a bit of a tan. My loves, is the makeup done? Sometimes I do put a little bit of this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And I've just put a bit of dry shampoo, oh, I can't speak. Just put a bit of dry shampoo in the old mop as well. Not sure if you already know this. I sort of did, it sort of reminded me, but someone put on Instagram the other day, actually a hairdresser that I follow, that some of her clients were coming to her and the hair was like really dry and brittle, but they were doing everything they should be. They was only washing it once a week, they was using masks, blah blah blah, but the hair was still really dry, and this was down to using dry shampoo. This kind of ruined my life because I was like, I don't wash my hair because I'm lazy. So I do use dry shampoo. So she was basically saying that you can use it for like 1 day, but then you've got to wash your hair and it makes sense because after that, I probably had like 3 days worth of dry shampoo in my hair at that point, and I brushed my hair and like my hair was literally falling out. And it is so dry, and I've been using hair masks. I told you in another vlog, which hasn't yet gone up because I've not finished it, but I told you about a hair mask I've been using proper shampoo and conditioner. I've not been doing anything with my hair. Obviously I have today, but because I feel like when my hair's like this, you can't tell it's greasy because it's not flat to my head. It's like a greasy frying pan when I brushed it. But I feel like now when it's like curly, you can't tell it's greasy. Anyway, yeah, so just be careful when you're using dry shampoo. You have been warned. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Recommendations for this week. We have been watching a series. Now, if you like scary stuff, then this is for you. If you don't, then I'm really, really sorry, babes. You are not going to enjoy this. So you can get the series on Now on Now TV or Amazon Prime, called From. And it's really, really good. It's really scary. Basically about this little town and scary things happen in it. I don't want to tell you because I do spoil things because I get too excited and then I end up telling you the plot and I don't want to ruin it, but it's really, really good. I also went to the cinema yesterday and watched Little Mermaid. That was really good. Very nostalgic. Right, can I just tell you something? I'm not a Disney gal. I'm not. I grew up watching Toy Story and Shrek. Them are the things that I grew up watching, and then The Ring and The Grudge when I was like 10. But Disney films were not a big thing in I've never seen The Lion King. All the Disney films, I don't recall watching. Maybe I did, but I don't really remember it. But I went watching The Little Mermaid yesterday, the new one, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I cried every time she sang. Am I alright? Couldn't help it. Oh my god, I'm crying now. Yeah, it just made me really, really emotional. I think it's when people sing, I don't think it's the fact that it was Disney. I think it's when people sing. But I will purposely never watch Lion King because I will sob my heart out. If I think a film is sad, I will not watch it. I can't watch anything to do with dogs, animals, nothing, thank you. Because I will cry. I went watching once A Life of Pets at the cinema. As a grown woman, I think I was in my early 20s. And it is a kids film. And I honestly had PTSD. Like, I needed counselling after that. It's like this film like really upset, it really, really upset me. It was an animation. I don't think I'm okay. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am so happy to be back vlogging. If you did enjoy this video and you haven't done already, then please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for a little notification every time I upload. I also have Instagram. That's not what I was going to say. Also, go over and follow me on Instagram. It's at jodv_. If there's anything you want to see from me in the future, then please leave a comment down below and let me know. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.